Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Everton won, Fulham won tonight at Goodison. Fulham won on penalties. Everton are out of the Carabao Cup. Please excuse me, I'm still full of cold. I look shocking, my eyes are stinging. Just back from the match and I don't really know where to start. Excuse me, don't really know where to start. I thought, looking like we didn't have an idea what we were doing, how we were attacking. It was just all hope rather than what we've been doing of late. Fulham were poor as well, let's not make any bones about it. But I've come to expect a little bit more from Everton over the last games. Over for a good proportion now, the games. We've been so much better, but tonight we just seem flat. The manager got it wrong for me tonight, excuse me, in playing Jared Brantwaite at left back. I just don't understand what that is. If he feels like he has to play Michael Keane, then play Brantwaite in the 3 with him. We played at a Villa in round 3 and it was fine. And I think he could have played that tonight. He played it on Saturday in a 3. And then we could have had Patterson on one side as a wing back. We could have had Dwight McNeil on the left side as the wing back. We could have had the 3 lads in midfield. And we could have had Jack Harrison off Dom. I think it would have given us a little bit more width. Brantwaite was, even though he was fine, we were asking him to get forward and do stuff that is alien to him. And I just think the shape of the team is just wrong from it. I just don't think we couldn't get any kind of momentum with it. And it just felt very flat. The Fulham started the better side with the ball, but again, no, zero end product. He just knocked the ball around, and it was good to see Alex Iwobi being Alex Iwobi for someone else. That was what was an interesting takeaway. Fulham fans can sing all the songs they want about him, but good luck, plays for you now. But Dom looked isolated. I think James Garner was trying to be the one that was pushed onto Dom, but he's just not Abdoulaye Doucouré. And Everton will have an issue with this because Doucouré, the rumours are, and I'm just waiting for Sean Dyche to confirm it, but that he could be missing for about a month. Hopefully he's back quicker than that, but that is quite a few games, and we've got some tough games in that. And we saw last season when we lost them, the manager didn't really know how to replace him. And I don't think James Garner there works. I think Jack Harrison's had a little go there, but Dukes was further back. Harrison played there and he was okay, but he wasn't really there tonight. And we just couldn't, like I say, we didn't really break them down. We had a couple of moments where we nicked the ball off them because Calvin Bassey is very, very poor as a centre-back, and we should have been all over him. And there was a couple of occasions that him or Adebayo gave us the ball, and we just couldn't capitalise on it, and with poor execution. Dwight McNeil flashed one over when he should have squared it to Onana. We had a Jared Brantwaite header at the far post, which he should have gone back across the keeper. He went near post, and Leno had a comfortable save. Fulham got some bodies in the way of a couple of shots on our set pieces. We mixed up. Tarkowski is the best header of the ball. He's the one we normally aim for, and a few times we went for Michael Keane and it just didn't work. And then we go and concede the goal, which was calamitous as it was. Fulham had a good little spell for 2 or 3 minutes, aided by the referee, who was a joke all night. What an awful referee he was, by the way. He gave Fulham a free kick on the edge of the box for nothing, and that gave them their opportunity to have the first shot 30 odd minutes in. William went under the wall. It was a tame effort, to say the least. It went wide. And then a minute later, we give the ball. Tarkowski's got to do better. Allows the striker to get hold of it when he should have been first to it. The ball's switched out. It come to Robertson. He fired it across, and it's hit Michael Keane and gone in the net. And we're behind. And they're 1-up without even having a shot on target. And we put a little bit of pressure on as we come to half time, but we went in behind, and it was, can we raise it for that second half? We came out for the second half, the same 11, and you hope that there'd be a bit more intensity, because the players, I could sit here and moan about them not putting the effort in, but I don't think that's true, so I'm not going to. But they did look off it. They just looked tired. Every one of them looked knackered. Dwight McNeil and Jack Harrison looked like they were running in sand. Everything looked an effort for them, and it hasn't been like that. They've been outstanding of late. And Dom just wasn't in the game. And the second half, not really much changed. We huffed and puffed a bit. We put a little bit of spell of pressure, got the crowd involved. The crowd were trying to G the team up. We had a couple of moments off corners where it looked like something might happen. And then the manager decided to make a change, and he put Beto on. And Jack Harrison fizzed the shot wide. We had a couple of moments where we got round and back some great balls into the box, but we didn't react quick enough. Patterson got in and threw one across, which Beto almost got on the end of. And we were pushing and pushing, but it wasn't intense pressure. Fulham offered nothing. They were just hanging on for dear life. The goalkeeper was wasting time from the second minute. The referee should have dealt with it early on, and he didn't. He should have been booked. But Everton did get an equaliser with 8 minutes left. Ball into the box. It broke. Danjuma had done well, got it across. It broke. I think it was Garner who hit it into the ground, and it deflected up, and Beto followed it in and headed it right into the corner to give us an equaliser. And sent Goodison wild. We then put more pressure on him, and Danjuma, who come on as a sub, flashed the volley wide. I was waiting for the net to ripple, to be honest, as he hit it. Leno was rooted, but unfortunately it dropped wide. And then Fulham kind of woke up in this 7 minutes injury time and actually looked like they wanted to take part in the game, because for most of it, they just were trying to defend. And they could have won it. If truth be told, in that injury time, they had 2 or 3 moments where you kind of held your breath. We had a great block. Beto then put a big tackle in the box to block, I think it might have been Robinson or Cordova-Reid, one of them. Key moments, and a couple there, they got in round the back and the ball come across the area. Patterson got his head to one, which was a key moment. And I know penalties were looming. And then Everton had one final opportunity with a free kick to throw it in the box, and we wasted it. It went in and Fulham smuggled it clear, and that was it. That was the moment we had to get right. It's gone to penalties. It's a lottery. We get ourselves into a great position for Amadou Onana to win it for us. We'd scored 4 out of 4. Jordan Pickford had made a save from Cordova-Reid. Onana, walking down, has got the opportunity to put his laces through the ball, smash Everton into the semi-finals. And he does a stupid run-up and side-foots it so slowly into Leno's hands. And at that moment, I think most Evertonians thought, shit, that's it. And, you know, it ends up Fulham scoring. I think Jordan Pickford should have saved at least one of the ones that hit his hand and went through. The Idrissa Gana Gueye misses his penalty a couple later, and Fulham win it through Adebayo, and they're in the semi-final, and we have to just take the medicine. It's frustrating, it's upsetting. I'm more gutted for the kids, I'm more gutted for Zach than me, to be honest. It is what I've seen this a million times with Everton. But the players just look dead on the feet, and this is the problem, is that with the squad we've got, the size of the squad, the minute we have 2 or 3 injuries, you see that we haven't got the extra quality. And that's where we are. You know, Decore out for a while, Young, Coleman both missing, Mikalenko missing. We just simply haven't got the body. We've got nothing in midfield to replace people with. So we're going to have to, I don't know if there's any room in the budget to bring in 2 loans in January next month, but they're going to have to, in my opinion. And the Idrissa Gana Gueye is going to the African Cup of Nations as well, so we're going to be even lighter in there. It's an issue. But we didn't lose the game. Yes, we've lost on penalties. We didn't lose the game, we drew the game, and that's good. We kept going, and it's another goal for Beto, so that's the positive we can take out of it. It's frustrating, it's disappointing, and it was a poor display, it really was, but they just look knackered, and when you've got such a small squad, they've done brilliantly. over the last 4 games before tonight to win them and put us in a better position in the league. And we go to Spurs at the weekend. I think that's going to be a tough one. It really is, with the injuries we've got and with the players looking exhausted. That is going to be really difficult, but that's for another day. My man of the match, excuse me, I'm going to give it to Beto, because he was the one who made a big difference. Patterson did well, to be fair, but I'm going to give it to Beto. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. See you later.